Hello, it's Kalen Jingles.
And I'm Ramen Neal.
This is Third Rock News. Today we have the technology on the science news. A solar powered plane completed another successful trip, this time to the west coast to the east coast.
The plane journey from Dallas to St. Louis took 21 hours and 22 minutes.
This is the first test on the newly solar powered plane.
The first test from San Francisco to Phoenix lasted 18 hours. The second test from Phoenix to Dallas was a distance of 1,541 kilometers or 958 miles.
This leads very exciting news in the world of aviation and world of science. But in other news, on tech business news,
Gamers are unhappy about Microsoft's next-gen console, the Xbox One.
unveiling at E3 confirmed gamers' worst fears. It must connect to the internet 24 hours. Restrictions on used games, no pre-owned games, you can't loan games or share games, and it's not backwards compatible.
Consumers are favoring Sony's PS4, which has less restrictions. You don't need to connect to the net every 24 hours, and there's no restrictions at all in used games.
Many gamers prefer the freedom of PS4. Publishers would prefer the Xbox One model. And on other news, studies have shown that India's population growth is set to overtake China's in 2028.
By then, both countries will have 1.45 billion people.
The research done by the UN has shown that Earth's current population is 7.2 billion, and it will be 9.6 billion by 2050.
Earth's least developed countries are set to double in size by 2050, while more developed countries will remain the same size.
For example, a country like Nigeria will surpass the U.S. by the middle of the century, and by 2100, it will rival China's.
In fact, China's population is set to decrease after 2030.
This leaves a lot of questions to wonder about the future of humanity. In rights news, police in Turkey have used tear gas and water cannon on anti-government protesters in the capital of Ankara.
5,000 gathered in Kizilay Square in the city center. Protesters also gathered in Istanbul, Turkey's largest city.
The protesters are rallying against the AKP, which is becoming more and more fascist and enforcing Islamic values on a secular state.
Protests were also sparked by the postponement of Turkey's special elections and redevelopment of Gezi Park, a popular destination in Istanbul.
4 people have reported that died, including police officers, in this tragic event. On technology news, President Obama defends government surveillance on phones and internet. Obama stated that after the Guardians and Washington Post revealed the NSA and FBI surveillance program.
The government has been reviewing call logs and other data from internet companies. Phone companies involved were Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. The internet companies mentioned by the Post, such as Google, Apple, Yahoo, and Facebook, have denied involvement in any blanket surveillance.
President Obama has assured the U.S. that the government is not listening to our phone calls and that you can have 100% security and also have 100% privacy with zero inconvenience.
Although controversial, the NSA surveillance programs established under the Bush administration have seen exponential growth under the Obama administration. This has triggered the debate of privacy rights and government surveillance. We'll see you next time. This is Third Rock News.